Yo, we're gonna change the location because this is not gonna be a full-length video, but this is gonna be a Kyle's view, quick view for the Snyder cut. Catch me in a second, all right?
Nobody's on the beat.
Yo, okay. So, like I said before, the whole little intro and all the rest of that, we changed venues. I'm inside the truck. I plan on doing these because I'm doing it mobile, okay? We just had a video on mobile gaming. Now, this is a part of mobile filmmaking, photography, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, we're here for the Snyder cut. Let me start by saying, if you have never seen Justice League, go and watch the Snyder cut. Do not waste your time with the other one because you will be disappointed unless you're doing this as a journey through film to see what the original looked like versus what the Snyder cut is and what I guess he wanted to look like, or what the one they put out looked like first. Anyway, stop the video, go watch it, because there's going to be some spoilers. There's going to be some things probably talked about, even in the comment section all down here. Just stop the video, okay? For the rest of you, we're going to talk about the Snyder cut. Let me start by saying I'm not a comic book aficionado. I don't know everything about everything that's DC. I don't know everything about everything that's Marvel and all the rest of the in-betweens. I'm just the average guy watching movies because I like it, and I know about average people things. I'm going to start off by saying the Snyder cut, I liked it. I actually liked it. I liked it because it was a little more to it that kind of helped connect some things that I felt like in the original theatrical version were not included, and kind of left like these open-ended kind of ordeals that were just like, it's very vague, especially for somebody who is not well versed in the background to maybe see where they were going with the story decisions. It gave more life to Cyborg. It gave more life to the Flash. It kind of, like I said, connected some loose ends. It was good. It was the movie that should have been put out the first time. But then that's where we get to the issue. I saw the story that they were doing originally as one of those animated movies. So when I saw it as a live action, I really wasn't too keen on the actor choices. I really wasn't too keen on how they put some things together and left some things very unexplained. 4 hours is really way too long. And I get it, but hell, at that point, for 4 hours, you could have made it a limited series. You could have made it a TV show. 4 hours for a movie to invest in rewatching a movie that didn't sit so well, I feel like it was an ambitious reach, and clearly it worked. You know, the fan base, the fandom is there, the love for the material is there, but 4 hours was a lot. Some scenes that just kind of, it just drug on, like the whole at the end of the fight, and they're all sitting there panning across. They have like 4 different shots. They have like a rise up kind of shot, a cut across kind of shot. Then we turn to the side and catch everybody a side view looking off into the same sunset. Then it was from behind as they were getting on. We had a bunch of different angles of them just standing there, and that was kind of pointless. There was like 3 or 4 scenes of Lois Lane just being sad. Zack Snyder, I believe, did 300. So understanding that, anytime he kind of got to tiptoe towards that Greek mythology in, he had this random yodeling, yelling lady in there every time Wonder Woman showed up. And if you think I'm lying, watch the Snyder cut. Every time she comes in, and that's the same noise that was playing throughout 300. And really, in a lot of things that have to do with any kind of desert or, you know, any kind of like Greek mythology kind of ways, they always throw that in there. Even if it's a situation where they're like, I don't know, somewhere in the Middle East, they always throw that in there. And it was just for every time Wonder Woman popped up and did something, slow motion scene, and then that yelling thing in there. And it just like overkill. The other thing I didn't like, they kind of made the Flash kind of wimpy and kind of a dork. So, and I don't know if that's really just his personality and everything, but he kind of had this like Peter Parker kid thing going, but not as good. And they kind of expanded on that in the Justice League. Like, I just didn't care for his character. The end of the Snyder Cut, I enjoyed that whole step into the Flashpoint paradox. I think that that's really cool. I liked how they had that all going, because in Batman vs Superman, I was not understanding that whole Batman in the desert with a machine gun thing. I still don't quite get for Batman in the desert with a machine gun. Now, Batman's dad in the Flashpoint paradox, that makes sense. But in the movie, he was in there. I'm still not sold on Jared Leto's Joker at all. I'm sorry, he's just not a good Joker. But on the upside, I have grown to like Ben Affleck's Batman a lot more. Him in Justice League, I liked him better there than I did in Batman vs Superman. And I think part of my gripe with that is all the CG they gave Batman, and with these, like, I understand he's strong, but come on, man. Come on. One of the big, he barrel rolled over a box that he shot with his grappling hook, and then as he barrel rolled over, he used the momentum to whip it across a room and crush a guy. And I mean, I get it, he's supposed to be strong, all that stuff, he's supposed to have all this tech, but come on. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Anyway, the overall consensus though is that I like the Snyder Cut. A few things could have happened. I think that it's unfortunate that we're not getting a part 2 to this, or an expansion to this. As of right now, the fandom likes to make things happen, but I liked it. I think you guys should go give it some of your time. And this is my view on the Snyder Cut. Hey, catch y'all next time. Peace.